lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. "161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence."
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking to you.
The sun is shining, the weather is absolutely gorgeous, and welcome inside the Nicolay Field in beautiful Adrian, Michigan for a great day of baseball. It's the Bulldogs taking on the Comets from the University of Olivet. These two teams squared off yesterday. They have a home-and-home series this weekend. One more game as well this afternoon, so that'll make it 3 games in the past 2 days. Yesterday at the University of Olivet, the Bulldogs were able to walk away with a massive 10-0 win. So they will look to continue their efforts here this afternoon, and it should be a fun one. Hello, everyone. My name is Alex Herman. Happy to have you all join us here from the College of Adrian. We'll run through our batting order today for the Comets from Olivet University. First up, it's going to be Matthew Fennell, the left fielder. The shortstop, Braden Abbott. Third baseman, Austin Alfin. The first baseman, Gabriel Kick. The designated hitter, Blake Hawkins. The right fielder, Mason Cook. Second baseman, Jack Friesen. Mikey Kuzara at catcher, Will Myrick at center field. And the pitcher will be Brian Carney. Stepping up to the mound this afternoon for the Bulldogs, making his appearance today, is going to be number 45, Daniel Gutierrez. Coming into this game, two and 1 on the season, 4.65 ERA. And to the plate first up, it's going to be Matt Fennell. Everybody set to go here from Nicolay Field. Just awaiting now the first pitch of this afternoon's game. We're underway from the Nicolay Field. First pitch foul tipped. Getting a piece of it was Fennell. A 1-1 count. Cherez sends one in, and he swings and misses. 0-2, looking to get the early strikeout here to get things kicked off in the top of the first. 0-2 count. Taken for ball one, just a little bit outside. Gutierrez 1-2. Foul tip and a swing and a miss from Fennell. This one crunched hard to right field, and it is caught. Joe Cassell gets in front of it. First out of the game. Belongs to the Bulldogs. That one was ripped to right field. Got down just in time. Nice effort from Joe Cassell as he got to it quickly. Now up to the plate, the shortstop, number 8, Braden Abbott. The right-handed hitter. Gutierrez sends one in, and it's swung on and missed. 0-1 count. Gutierrez with a couple of good pitches on early, making his batter swing. And this one fouled way up and over the press box. Oh and 2. Gutierrez looking for the punch out. And it's just outside. 1-2 count. This is in there. He got him! Gutierrez gets the KO. 2 outs, top of the first. This will bring up the third baseman in Austin Alphin. Gutierrez looking to make quick work in the top of this first inning. His first pitch is in there for a called strike. Oh and 1, 2 outs. Alphin rips one up center, and it gets through, and he'll advance to first base. First hit of the day for the Comets. This one will belong to Austin Alphin. Just got by Daniel Gutierrez. Hit well, took the second pitch. So now we have a man on first, and up to bat will be Gabriel Kick, the first baseman, left-handed hitter. Gutierrez looking to get out of this one. First pitch is in, and he swings and misses. Gutierrez getting a lot of those first pitches in for called strikes. Looking for the pickoff was Gutierrez, couldn't get it. Oh and 1, one man on first. This is in there for ball 1. Kick the season playing in 20 games as he swings at that one. 1 and 2. 23 hits, 25 RBIs. 307 average. Here's the pick going to first. .409 on base percentage for Kick. Here's the pitch down in the dirt. We'll go to 2 and 2. First real pitching battle we've seen here today. Kick staying patient on all of these pitches. Gutierrez looking to get out of it. This is hit, popped up to center. Back right there, gloving it down. And caught for the third out. 1 hit so far, top of the first. We'll step aside just for a moment. Alex Herman on ACTV. You're watching Bulldog Baseball. Welcome back to Nicolay Field, bottom of the first inning between the University of Olivet Comets and your Adrian College Bulldogs. Hello, everyone. My name is Alex Herman. Happy to have you all rejoin us here this afternoon on ACTV. Quick inning for the Bulldogs in the first. First up to the box, it's going to be Joe Casal, the right fielder. First pitch is in, down low, 1-0. Brian Carney up at the pitcher's mound for the Comets. Casal waiting on that first one. Second one is in for a called strike. Casal got caught looking. This one almost making some contact with Casal there. Casal with a .929 OPS. He'll crunch this one way out to right field. It gets down. He rounds first, looking for second. Helmet just about to fly off. He's going for three, and he makes it there as an early triple for Joe Casal. How about that? Catch it again here on the replay. The speed getting around. And he makes it all the way to third. Now this will bring up Jacob Charles, the second baseman. Casal in scoring position. First pitch from Carney. Outside for ball one. Casal, the recent triple, first hit of the day for the Bulldogs, and a big one. This is straight down the middle, called strike. Charles watched it all the way in. This one also, good pitch from Carney. Gets it to 1-2. Charles this season with 15 RBIs. Potential for another one here. This one down low. We'll go to 2-2. Next pitch. Foul tipped off the back end. Staying in it. Jacob Charles looking to fight for one here. Make good contact with that one, but not all the way on the barrel. 2-2 count. This one also popped up out of play. Another foul tip from Jacob Charles. Two and two count. No outs, man on third. Swung on, just barely. Oh, nice play. And it gets to first. His sacrifice RBI, though, as Joe Casal will score as Jacob Charles got that. Jack Friesen with the field there. This first pitch is in for a called strike. Nick Bruder, the shortstop, now to the plate. 1-0 score recently. The sacrifice RBI. The second pitch also called a strike. Now to 0-2. Bruder will look to fight this one. Carney down in the dirt. Bounces off home plates. Now to 1-2. Next pitch in, fouled as it's chopped. 1-2 count still remains for the shortstop and Nick Bruder. Batting .356 at this point in the season. This one is up high as it'll go to 2-2 now. Bottom of the first. Carney battling with Bruder. This pitch is in, roped down to the second baseman, and again, it's Jack Friesen who will make the play to first. Now 2 outs. A.J. Miranda now the first baseman. Will step up to bat. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. 1-0, Bulldogs lead it. That first pitch in, swung and missed, was Miranda. Good pitch from Carney. Second pitch coming in here now, and it's bopped down. We'll see if he can make it, and they are able to make the play. The shortstop in Braden Abbott gets it to first, and that will retire the side. 1-0 score in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs as they take back to the field. Stepping up to bat just in a few short moments will be Blake Hawkins, and will return in a few short moments. You're watching Bulldog Baseball on ACT.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself. Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Welcome back to Nicolay Field, top of the second inning. As the Comets now to bat, Blake Hawkins will take that first pitch as he swings and misses. 0-1 count. Gutierrez let in one hit in the top of the first. Otherwise, throwing some pretty sweet pitches. We'll go to 1-1, no outs. Hawkins, the right-handed hitter, swings on that one. Gets none of it. Hawkins struck out. Nice pitch from Gutierrez. Got him both times on that outside corner. This next pitch in, roped out to right field. This is way back, and it is gone. First pitch swinging. It's tied up at 1 apiece. Mason Cook, look at this one, no doubt about it. That one was hammered out to right field. And we got a game on our hands here, folks. Now up is going to be Jack Friesen. Saw a couple of nice plays from him in the bottom of the second inning. The second baseman wearing number 18. That pitch in for a called strike will sit at 1-1. Gutierrez looking to battle back after giving up that home run to Mason Cook just a few short moments ago. This one in there, swung and missed, was Friesen. This next pitch a little bit too far outside. Will sit 2-2. 1 out in the top of the second inning. Game tied at 1 apiece. An RBI in the top of the, in the bottom of the first. And a home run to kick things off here in the second inning. Gutierrez, full count. Outside, and walking will be Jack Friesen. That will bring up the catcher in Mikey Kuzara with a man on first, 1 out. First pitch, we'll see if they got him. Play back. He got him at first. What a play from Daniel Kedro. Great throw from home plate to first. And he caught Friesen lacking. As he's punched out, that will be the second out of the inning. Things a little bit more interesting. 1-0 count for Kuzara. We'll see if he went, and no, he did not. 2-1. This is checked on once again as it's popped foul. Count is actually 1-2. So a chance to get out of the inning here for Gutierrez. Kuzar in the box. Pitch in, swung on as it gets to left field. Making the play is Easton Rogers. 1 home run given up. Game tied at 1, but the Bulldogs shed no more blood in the top of the second inning. Both teams will switch sides. And we will step aside just for a quick moment. Back with the bottom of the second inning. Bulldogs 1, Olivet 1. You're watching Bulldog Baseball on AC.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV. Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Welcome back to Nicolay Field. Bottom of the second inning. Bulldogs and the Comets tied up at 1. As this first pitch from Kearney down low for ball 1. Easton Rogers, the left fielder, now to bat. The second one also outside. 2 balls in a row for Kearney. Third pitch coming. In there for strike 1. Caught him looking. This one chopped down to the third base. Couldn't be fielded, and reaching first will be Rogers. That was Kedro who got there. And this will bring up Ryan Davis. Man on first, no outs. Couldn't field it down was Austin Alphin at third base. This one popped out. Kearney will look to take pitch number 2 here. Ryan Davis up to bat. As a man on first, the pickoff right there. And it's Kedru who gets back sliding to first just in time. Had a little bit too much of a lead there. This one swung on as it pops out to center. It's caught by Will Myrick, and that will be out number 1 here in the bottom of the second. Well hit, but not far enough as Myrick pops out for out number 1. And now, to my correction earlier, Easton Rogers to bat. Still a man on first. As he looks down Carney, that first pitch in there for strike number 1. Waiting the second pitch. Also, a called strike. Rogers looking at both of them. We'll see if Carney tries to throw in something here. No lead on first. He goes for it, and the throw is not in time. Kedra will remain safe at first base. 0-2, 1 out. Bottom of the second inning from Nicolay Field, the Comets and the Bulldogs. Game number 2 of 3 between these two sides this weekend. This is chopped to third, play made to first, and he's safe. Got there in time was Rogers and just barely beat the throw. So a man in scoring position now on second in Kedro, and it's Easton Rogers who will hold on first. Jack Boyke will now step in, the left-handed hitter. Boyke with a .901 OPS, .333 average. Inside for ball 1. Almost got caught in the knee there, jumped out in time. The second pitch swung on, play made at shortstop. Called out at second was Rogers. But 2 men on base, one at first and the other at third. And this will bring up the designated hitter in Daniel Shipman. Shipman, .667 average, 1.467 OPS. 2 outs, 0-0. We'll start it off here for Shipman. First pitch taken for a strike. Just barely catching the outside of that right side of the plate. Men on first and third. Carney throws that one too high, 1-1. Shipman looking to send his man home from third. Needs to get a hit here. This one bobbled to first. The play is made by Kick, and that will do it for the bottom of the second. Bulldogs in scoring position there. Can't get it done in the bottom of the second. We'll switch sides and step aside for just a second. Game tied, 1-1. We'll head to the top of the third inning after this. You're watching Bulldog Baseball on Welcome back to Nicolay Field. Top of the third inning, stepping into bat will be the center fielder, Will Myrick. So far through 3. Each team with 1 run, tied at that score. 2 hits on each side. 1 error made in this game, only made by the Comets of Olivet, as this first pitch down for ball 1. A home run belonging to the Comets, as this is swung on, punched out to center, and caught by Jack Boyke as he gets in front of it for out number 1. 2 pitches there, 1 swing and 1 out. Back to the top of the order. It's Matt Fennell, the left fielder. Gets this one down through and past Davis as he'll advance to first. Took the first pitch and got it all the way through. A little bit of a dribbler. Evades the diving Ryan Davis. As now we have a man on first as Braden Abbott, the shortstop for the Comets, will step up to bat. This pitch inside for a called ball 1. Second pitch in there. Got him looking on the strike. Gutierrez right here. This is hit, popped up to center, and it gets down for out number 2. It was Jack Boyke once again who trotted out from center field to shallow left center. Easton Rogers was right there with him in case he needed some help. That will bring up Austin Alphin, the third baseman. 2 outs, man on first. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Gutierrez looking to get another pitch in there. This is popped up also to center. Boyke right there, and he makes the catch. A quick inning for the Bulldogs as they get out of that one. And we'll look to put up some more runs on the board. We'll switch sides here and once again step aside for just a couple of moments. Alex Herman right here. You're watching Bulldog Baseball on ACTV.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself. Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself. Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other.
Back to the top of the order and the bottom of the third inning as Cassell takes his first pitch. It's fielded down. Is it there in time? Yes, it is. Cassell called out in a fantastic play from the shortstop in Braden Abbott. Diving out, sprawling with the leg, made the play to first. And this will bring up Jacob Charles, the second baseman. 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. First pitch in, called for a strike. Brian Carney's looked good here today. Really, both pitchers have done their part. Game still tied up at 1. We saw sacrifice RBI in the first and a home run to kick off the second inning. This is swung on and fouled out. Olivet with one extra hit over the Bulldogs at 3-2. That pitch is outside. Count now 2-2. This is in there for strike 3. He got him. Carney got him looking. Nick Bruder up to bat. Ball 1 taken. Jacob Charles recently, 2 at-bats so far, had the RBI in the first. And now 1 strikeout. Bruder looking to get on base. Gets it through, it plays down, and has just enough time for him to hold on to first. You ask and you shall receive. Bruder must have heard my call up here in the booth. As this will now bring up A.J. Miranda, the first baseman. A.J. Miranda, the grad student from Okemos, Michigan. We'll see what he can get down here. Carney and Miranda. This is outside for ball number 1. Miranda, a very patient hitter, as we've seen this season. Had some pretty good success so far as well. Pitch number 2, hit to right field. This is going way back, and it's caught. Great catch by the right fielder in Mason Cook. Made it all the way back to the warning track and got the glove on it. That will retire the side. Will stay tied up at 1. Gutierrez back to the pitching mound, and we'll take a quick break. Alex Herman on Adrian College TV. You're watching Bulldog Baseball.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV. Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Welcome back to Nicolay Field. Top of the 4th inning. The Comets and the Bulldogs tied at 1 run apiece, as this will bring up the first baseman, Gabriel Kick. Left-handed hitter takes the first pitch for ball 1, 1-0. Kick this season a .307 average and a .409 on base percentage. He hits that one hard as it pops up to right field and will make its way down. It's caught and fielded by Joe Cassell. A lot of power on that swing, but not enough to go yard, as that will bring the first out of the inning. And now Blake Hawkins The DH will step in, take strike one looking. Hawkins 344 OBP and a 278 average. Gutierrez 0-2 now. Third pitch in. He got him swinging. 1-2-3 for Gutierrez as he strikes out Hawkins. 2 outs. This will bring up Mason Cook to the box. Gutierrez looking to make quick work. First pitch outside, 4-1. Second pitch coming here. Cook takes it for ball number 2. Cook already today, 1 hit and 1 run as he smacked one out to right field earlier in this game for a home run, the lone score for the Comets. This is inside for ball 3. Count 3-1. This is upstairs for ball 4. And Cook will take his base. Man on first, Jack Friesen to home plate. 2 outs. Chopped as it settles foul. 0-1 to start this AB. That pitch in there, swinging with a miss, was Friesen. Now 0-2. Chance to get out of the side for Gutierrez. This pitch in there, and he got him. Gutierrez gets the strikeout as he catches Friesen swinging hard and getting nothing, as that will end the top of the 4th inning. Game still at 1-1. This is a lot closer than it was yesterday. You take a look at the box score. It was 10-0 for the Bulldogs. So you had to figure maybe a similar result here today, but Olivet showing up ready to play. As we'll step aside just for a couple of moments. We'll return with the bottom of the 4th inning. Alex Herman from Nicolay Field. You're watching Bulldog Baseball on ACTV. Welcome back to Nicolay Field. Bottom of the 4th inning, Bulldogs now to bat. As this first pitch in on Kedro, narrowly missing his upper region. Kedro 0 for 1 batting here today. This is his 2nd appearance around the order. That's down low for ball 3. 3-0 here, the counts. And that's outside for ball number 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the catcher, David Kedro. He'll advance to first. And Ryan Davis now to the plate. Davis will take this first one 1-0. Can hear some cheers from the other side of the field. Adrian women's softball playing here today. Something exciting must have happened. Hopefully in the favor of the Bulldogs. The second pitch in there, looking for the strike. Davis watched it all the way into the mitt. Man on first, no outs. 1-1 count with Davis up to bat. Kedro gets there, and the play made at first, a stolen base. Kedro will advance to second, as that one was chopped in the infield. Good play from the shortstop in Braden Abbott to get it all the way over for a kick. Easton Rogers has a man on second, 1 out. Needs to find a hit here to try and send his man home. Strike one called on Rogers. Good pitching battle here today. Talked about it a little bit earlier, but both these guys throwing some hard balls to hit. The second one outside. Kazara tried to frame it, but will not be awarded with the call. Pitch in, swung on, blooped out to center. We'll see if it can be played, and it is for out number 2. Making a long trek out from deep center was Will Myrick. 2 outs now as Jack Boyke with his second AB here today. A hard hit out to right field will get him to first. And the man going home, play at home, he's safe. How about the speed from Kedro? A short hit to right field. And he speeds his way all the way back home. I didn't know if he was going to get there in time. It looked like a little bit of hesitation as he was starting to round third, but diving with the slide, gets through, as that will get the second run of the day for the Bulldogs as they lead this one by 1. 2 outs and a man on first. An RBI single from Boyke as this one hammered out foul, as it'll sit now 1-1 with 2 outs. Shipman, the right-handed hitter. Boyke on first. Carney will send this one in. Stealing to second is Boyke, and he reaches it there. Paul is bobbled up. And a stolen base for the center fielder, Jack Boyke. How about that past couple of plays? An RBI single, and then a stolen base. It's a good day for the center fielder. Carney looking to get out of it. 1-2. This pitch in, swung on, played to second, now to first. And the Comets are able to get out of this one without giving up anything else. 2-1 score. The recent RBI single from Jack Boyke sends the Bulldogs up by 1 run. We'll step aside for a couple of moments. Daniel Gutierrez back to the mound as he warms up for the top of the 5th inning. Alex Herman right here from Nicolay Field. You're watching Bulldog Baseball on ACT. Welcome back to Nicolay Fields. First of the doubleheader here today between the University of Olivet and the Adrian College Bulldogs. Alex Herman right here on ACTV. Happy to have you all rejoin us here as this first pitch to start off the half. In there for strike 1. Second one a little bit inside on the catcher in Mikey Kuzara. 1-1, no one on. Swung, line to third as the play is made. Good throw from Davis to get all the way to Miranda, as that will get the first outs of the side. Will Myrick at the bottom of the order, the center fielder. Myrick today 0-1 on his bats. This is hit too short. Long throw, not in time, as just barely getting to first was Myrick. And that will leave a man on first, bringing up to the top of the order in Matthew Fennell. Left-handed hitter. Matt Fennell, the senior from St. Clair Shores. This is in there for called strike number 1. Fennell this season, 23 hits, 4 RBIs. A .434 average and a .538 on-base percentage. Fennell awaiting the 0-2 pitch. Up high for ball number 1. Gutierrez looking for the punch out here. Getting the call on his next pitch. Way up from Gutierrez. Don't know if it slipped out of his fingers or not. But a good keep from David Hedrow as he keeps it down. This last pitch outside again. Now to a full count, 3-2. Man on first. Fennell up to bat. A possible stolen base there as Myrick started to make his approach, but this ball fouled out. Full count, 3-2 for Fennell. Called for ball 4, And Fennell will walk that one to first. One out, 2 men on, first and second, as this brings up the shortstop in Braden Abbott. Braden Abbott with 2 men on. Here's a steal to third. Throw is made, and he got him! That's another fantastic play from David Kedrow. It's the second time he's caught a man stealing a base. Both of the throws right on target, as that will get the second out of the top of the 5th inning, so that'll leave 1 man on base in Matthew Fennell. That pitch in, swung and missed, was Abbott. 1-1 count. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. This is bunted to first, fielded down. Miranda with the play. No runs in that half of the inning, as this will leave the Bulldogs up to bat in a few short moments. We'll step aside for a quick break. This is Bulldog Baseball on ACTV. Welcome back to Nicolay Field. Bottom of the 5th inning here between the Comets and the Bulldogs, as this first pitch in, foul tipped. Top of the order, Joe Cassell, a right-handed hitter up to base. We'll see how he fares on his 3rd AB today. Gets a hit down as it clears in between short and second. Takes the second pitch, will make his way to first base. A single for Joe Cassell, as this brings up the second baseman, and second in the order, Jacob Charles. Jacob Charles today threw his 2 ABs, 1 RBI, as this is sent right back to the pitcher. Double play possible, and it's made for the out. Down in the split position was Gabe Kick. What looked like promising play for the Bulldogs, hopefully turned around for 2 quick outs, as this will bring up the big man and Nick Bruder. Bruder looks at the first pitch for strike 1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Bulldogs still holding on to their 2-1 lead. The second one, swing and a miss for Bruder. Way outside. Carney got him with a nice pitch. 0-2 count. This one upstairs for ball 1. 1-2 now. Carney once again. Low of the knees. 2-2. Bruder staying in it. Looked at the first pitch for a strike, swung on the second, and then 2 more balls. We'll see what he has here. This is in the dirt. Now full count, 3-2. Stays in it. Patience from Nick Bruder paying off here. 2 strikes, 3 balls in a row for the full count. Here's the pitch from Carney. He got him with the strikeout. A double play and a punch out for Carney, as that side will be retired. Nothing going on in the bottom of the 5th. Bulldogs still up 2-1 as Daniel Gutierrez back to the mound. Alex Herman right here on Adrian College TV. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Bulldog Baseball from the Nicolay. Top of the 6th inning from Nicolay Fields. This will bring up the 3rd baseman in Austin Alfin. First pitch in for a strike. Alfin today 1-2 with 1 hit. That pitch outside from Gutierrez. Count is 1-1. Third pitch in the dirt and well outside, 2-1. That one also up top. Gutierrez having to fight this one. And Alfin just outweighting these pitches. That one swung on and missed for strike number 2. Full count here to kick off the top of the frame. And Gutierrez got him. Up and down AB for Austin Alfin, and Gutierrez prevails as he gets the punch out. First out of the top of the 6th. Gabe Kick now to bat, saying he did not go on that check swing. Popped out earlier to deep right field, so you know this guy can certainly hit the ball. The second pitch inside. Gabe Kick sitting at 6'3", 225 pounds from Grosse Pointe Woods. Played his high school baseball with De La Salle High School. Batting .307 at this point in the season. 2-1 counts from Gutierrez. This is up top. And 3-1, same situation as before. We'll see what happens on this side around. Gutierrez in there. This is lined, and the catch at first from A.J. Miranda. Leaped up and got it with the glove. A nice heads-up play from the first baseman. Now 2 outs. And the DH. Blake Hawkins, number 22 for the Comets, will take the first pitch for ball number 1. Second one will not go for a strike. Looked like it was pretty close to shaving the outside of the base path. Umpire says no. As it's 2 balls, no strikes. This one swung and missed. Now to 2-1. Hawkins, the DH for the Comets. 0-2 on his other 2 ABs as he looks at that one for strike 2. Gutierrez with a chance to get out of it. Not the easiest inning for him, but he's battled hard. Gutierrez sends that pitch in. It's popped up, looking to make the play is Kedro, and is unable to do so. So we'll keep things going. Hawkins at 2-2. Bulldogs bench want the strikeout. Here's Gutierrez with a 2-2 pitch. And he got him! Hawkins swings and misses, and Gutierrez with the swagger will retire the side. 2-1 still the score here from Nicolay Field. Don't go anywhere, folks. Alex Herman right here on ACTV. You're watching Bulldog Baseball. Bottom of the 6th inning as A.J. Miranda leads things off. Looks at that one for strike number 1 as Brian Carney sends it right into the pocket. Carney with his second pitch, stopped by his catcher in Mikey Kuzara. Will go to 1-1. Close game here today from Nicolay Field as this is roped to second and the throw being made to kick for out number 1. This will now bring up David Kedro, the catcher, with 1 run scored today. Made that impressive run from second all the way home as he slid in there to make it a 2-1 game. This pops through the glove and outside. 1-1 the count with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. This next pitch foul tipped over the helmet of Kuzara. The 2 catchers at home plate, Kuzara and Kedro, as this is chopped to third. The play can't be made. Throw is not in time as Gabe Kick, the flexibility and the outstretched acrobatics, not long enough to get in front of that ball. So it's Kedro who will get to first for a single here in the bottom of the 6th. Ryan Davis now to bat with a man on first and 1 out. Carney sends in the first pitch for strike number 1. Man stealing as this is chopped foul. Kedro was trying to get there. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Kedro had a stolen base earlier. I could be wrong on that. This ball played back to first by Carney, trying to catch Kedro slipping. Not enough force on that throw, so here's the 0-2 pitch. Down low for ball number 1. Carney at 1-2 with a man on first. Davis foul tips a second one. Will hold on to his 1-2 count. This is sent way out to left center. Back at the wall, it gets down and over the fence for a ground roll double. That was hit real well by Davis. Looked like maybe it was going to have enough to get all the way back, but stopped just short. But Davis will take the ground roll double nonetheless. And there will be some discussion here at the pitching mound with Brian Carney. We'll see if he remains in or not. But a visit to the mound regardless. Everybody will gather up and talk some strategy. 2-1 still the score for those of you just joining us here on ACTV. Bulldogs up by 1. Now with a man on second and third. Olivet taking their time here, making all of their calls. Home base umpire comes in to break things up. Some encouragement from Kuzara over to Carney as he'll hold on to the baseball. As this brings up number 26, the left fielder, in Easton Rogers. Rogers batting .281 on the year and an .823 OPS. Some confusion here from one of the coaches. Not sure what this is all about, but some discussion here as head coach Craig Rainey will come out and get the explanation for what just transpired. I'm not 100% sure what was being argued by the third base coach. But a little bit of a meeting of the minds here to the left of home plate. But everybody a little unhappy as the umpires will now come together and discuss. Not 100% sure what the emotion was being shared from the Bulldogs side of the bench, but something clearly upset them that they didn't like. So we'll get a small little delay in the game here as we wait for either a decision or a ruling on one of the plays. So we'll finally everybody coming out, and man will advance from third to home, and it's Kedro who will score. I'm not exactly sure why they're calling this a run or not. But the Bulldogs picked up on something. They pointed it out quickly, and that's going to go in their favor. So the run will stand. It's 3-1. So we'll get the official call up in here. Information now being relayed. They called Brian Carney for a balk at the pitching mound, which will then advance the runners from second to third and third to home. So that's why you saw the score being made there. And the Bulldogs up 3-1 now here from Nicolay Field. Swung on there was Rogers, as he's in there for 0-1. Man on third and one out. Carney looking to bounce back from the mistake made earlier. So 1-1, as this is hit hard and atop the press box. So 1-2. This is in there, chopped to third. Play going home, and some contact. They're going to call him safe. An RBI single. Play couldn't be made at home, and some contact. The umpire will call this one safe. Hopefully he's okay. Man, that was a hard hit at home. But it went from 2-1 to 3-1. Now 3-run lead, I should say, for the Bulldogs. Here in the in the bottom of the sixth. Some bad breaks for the Comets of Olivet University. So Easton Rogers will get an RBI single, and Jack Boyke to the box. In there for ball number 1. Rogers today, 2 hits and 1 RBI, as this is slashed down the right field line and just barely fouled. Good day for Easton Rogers. 2 hits and 1 RBI through his 3 ABs, and now the third at bat for Jack Boyke, as he's out 1-1, man on first with 1 out. Carney really looking to make a play here, as it's swung and missed by Boyke. Inside to the knee area. Two and 2 the count. We'll see what happens here. Carney with some bad luck here in this inning. This is flopped down to third. The long throw, and they got him at third. Oh man, that one was close. But this time, it was Alfin who was able to get it to kick. Didn't look like he put all of it on that throw. But the first base umpire will call it down and out at first. Runner will advance to second nonetheless. This first pitch swung on and foul tipped right in front of the Comets dugout. Don't know who it was who jumped out of the way there. Oh, and 1 the count with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Carney sends that second pitch in. It's foul tipped back, 0-2. Deja vu for Daniel Shipman. that's in there for strike 3. And Kearney's finally able to get out of it. Will stop the bleeding at 4-1. Heading into the top of the 7th. Alex Herman right here on ACTV. We'll step aside just for a quick second and return with more Bulldog baseball from Nicolay Field.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television.
Welcome back to Nicolay Field, top of the 7th inning. And stepping into the box will be number 25 in Mason Cook. Swings on that one for the 1-1 count. No outs yet. This is sent to first and it gets through. Miranda went for a dive and couldn't hold on to it. So that's a single to start off the 7th for the Comets. Momentary delay as now Gutierrez gets the signal. Man on first, no outs. First pitch fouled way back. Jack Friesen will step in for this one. That next pitch inside, Friesen had to step out of the way. Third one in there for a called strike. One and two with a man on first. Here's Gutierrez with the pitch. And it's down for a 2-2 count. Here's Gutierrez again. This is sent down to second, now to first. They got the double play. Good fielding from the Bulldogs as they're able to get it done. 2 outs in a jiffy. Mikey Cuzar, the catcher for the Comets. Takes the first pitch for ball number 1. The second, also high. 2-0 with 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. Third one in there for a called strike. No swing from Cuzara. Full count now. Or excuse me, it's 2-2, I should say. And now we can say it's full count. 3-2, that last one well outside. Staying in it. See who comes away with it. Gutierrez, the 3-2 pitch. Down low in the dirt. And Kuzar will walk to first base. Now we'll get a quick meeting to the mound. 2 outs and a man on first. Coach Craig Rainey will take the ball from Dan Gutierrez, as that will end his afternoon. Only let in 1 run, did his job, and fulfilled his purpose here today as the starting pitcher of this one. And we'll see who comes in to replace him. But with that, as they warm up, we'll step aside just for a quick second and return soon with some more Bulldog baseball. You're watching Adrian College TV. Welcome back to Nicolay Field. Pitching change for the Bulldogs. Stepping to the mound, Luc Saint-Antoine with 2 outs and a man on first. First pitch is in and high for ball number 1. Saint-Antoine, 5 appearances this season, 2 saves. And we'll see what he can do here. 2-0 the count, and finally gets his first pitch in for strike number 1. Now 2-1. Here's this one as he hits his man. Will Myrick will soak that one off the left side shoulder. Now will advance to first, which will leave 2 men on. One at first, one at second. Matthew Fennell will look at that one for strike number 1. The second pitch in, strike number 2. Fennell gets none of it. And strike number 3 got him swinging. Saint Antoine hit his first batter and strikes out his second, which will finish off the side as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Bulldogs still up by a score of 4-1. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a few short moments. Alex Herman, you're watching Bulldog Baseball on ACTV.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Welcome back to Nicolay Field. Bottom of the 7th inning. Joe Cassell, top of the order. First pitch in for ball number 1. Fourth at bat for Cassell. Pops one up. It cannot be fielded down by Kuzara, as Brian Carney will still remain in this game. We saw a pitching change for the Bulldogs on the top of the side. Daniel Gutierrez came out of the game, replaced by Luc Saint Antoine. Two and one count, no outs thus far. This is in there for strike number 2. As Cassell didn't swing on that one, evened up at 2 apiece now. This one shot out to center, back to make the play as it's caught by Will Myrie. It was a good swing from Cassell as he blooped it out to center. Couldn't get it to drop in time as this first pitch to Charles in for a strike. That one foul tipped towards the left side dugout. Carney, the 0-2 pitch. Check swing. We'll see if he went. And no, he did not. So it'll go to 1 and 2. A 1-2 pitch up top for 2 and 2. Charles will stay in it. 1 out in this bottom of the 7th. In there for strike number 3. He got him looking. Good pitch from Carney. Had some bad luck in the last inning, but showing some good resilience as he's bounced back so far. getting 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 7th. That first pitch in, a nasty one as swing and a miss for Nick Bruder. Second one down the pipe. Crunch to first. Bounces out of the glove of Kick, who couldn't field it down. So a single on the second pitch for the shortstop in Nick Bruder. A.J. Miranda, the first baseman, with a man on first and 2 outs. Outside for ball number 1 as he checked on that one. Kudzara wanted the official word from the first base umpire, who said no go. Man stealing, and it's popped foul. Bruder got the jump. We'll see if he goes for it again, as this is lined down the third base line. Bruder's going to run hard here, gets from second to third. He's going all the way home. Throw to the plate is not in time as Bruder makes it all the way from first to home, and it's 5-1 Bulldogs, an RBI double. How about that play? And some hard base running from Bruder. Makes the long trip all around the base path. A.J. Miranda with a great swing that hugged that third baseline and stayed in play. Got all the way to the back left corner wall. As this first pitch from Kearney 1-0. Second one in there. 2 balls, no strike. Man on second. It looked like Kearney earlier, once he got to the 2 outs, was going to be able to get out of it, but Bulldogs staying resilient. His third one in for a called strike 1. This is crunched through the shortstop gap. We'll see if we can get the runner home. Throw is made. Certainly not in time. And the man scores from second in A.J. Miranda, and back-to-back RBIs for the Bulldogs. We'll see it here. Great swing on that pitch as it got through the gap and to the outfield. Run will score from second, and now a 5-run lead for the Bulldogs with a man on first and 2 outs. Looking for the bunt signal, and the pickoff from Kearney to first will not reach. Kearney taking his time here as this one in for ball 1. Second pitch in, swing and a miss from Davis. Bulldogs with 9 hits now in this game and 6 runs. Stolen base from first, and not able to make the play was Kudzara. So another stolen base, as now we advance the runner from first to second. 1-2 count with 2 outs. Down in the dirt for 2-2. Davis fighting this AB. Has 1 run scored and a hit today so far. Will slam that one out to center. And making the run there is Will Myrick as he gloves it down for the 3rd and final out of the bottom of that 7th inning. So 2 runs scored in that part of the frame, 2 in the bottom of the 6th as well. We are left at a total of 6-1 in favor of the Bulldogs. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a second. Alex Herman on ACTV. You're watching Bulldog Baseball at the Nicolay. Nicolay Fields. Welcome back to the Nicolay Field. Top of the 8th inning, 6-1 score in favor of the Bulldogs. As this first pitch swung on and sent out to center, making the play is Jack Boyke for out number 1. Some lineup changes. Lincoln Hayward will now switch with Joe Cassell out in right field. Joe Cassell will move from right field to left field. San Antoine 0-1 to start. Chop to third, and the play made to first. And some frustration there from Austin Alphin, who's fielded down for that out. Alphin today 1 for 3 as this first pitch in to the big man and Gabe Kick called down for a strike. Another nasty pitch and a swing and a miss from Kick as it's 0-2 with 2 outs. We'll see if they can close it out. Pitches in and outside. Kick will hold on, 1-2. This one lined out to center. It will get down for a base hit as Kick will advance to first. Made good contact with that one as he flew it out to shallow left center. Now Blake Hawkins will step in. Has not been his day so far. 2 outs, and that first pitch in for a strike. Blake Kick holding on first base. A.J. Miranda with the outstretched glove in case there's a pickoff. That ball swung on and missed for 0-2. St. Antoine looking to finish it. Oh, 0-2 pitch. Got him! Caught him looking and goes 1-2-3 for the punch out. And that will retire the side. We'll step aside for a second and return with more Bulldog baseball. 6-1 when we return to Nicolay Field. Welcome back to Nicolay Field. Bottom of the 8th inning, and a pitching change finally for the Comets of Olivet University. Brian Carney had pitched all day and is ultimately replaced by number 17 in Tyson Carter, making his 5th appearance this season. First pitch in on the Bulldogs, number 11. Is called down for a ball. This is chopped down the line and foul. This is going to be popped up to third. They can't find it. Over to the fence and getting lucky there. Called for a foul, so 1-1. Hayward sends it to short. It's fielded down and was very close, but can't get there in time as it's sent in for out number 1. So now we'll go to Jack Boyke, the center fielder. Boyke, the left-handed hitter, will step in here. The sophomore from Bloomfield, Michigan. First pitch outside for ball number 1. Carter having to pick up his hat. Good one straight down the gut from Carter as he gets a called strike. That one outside. 2-1. Down low for ball number 3. Sitting on it was Boyke. Could have had the option to swing, but decided not to. Inside in the dirt for ball number 4. And Boyke will reach first on that walk. Shipman will come out of the order here, as pinch hitting for him is Edward Wagner. He's a senior from Toledo, Ohio. Played his high school ball with St. John Jesuit. And we'll start up the pitch clock here. But the umpire making some changes in his scorebook. We'll get the signal for Carter, and here we go. Man stealing, and a balk there, but a stolen base regardless, so kind of cancels itself out. That pitch in there for strike number 1. Second pitch up high for ball number 1. Wagner takes it inside for the 2-1 count. Another throw goes high, so 3-1. Wagner not liking what he's seeing. Hasn't swung yet, as he'll take ball number 4 and reach first. 2 men on. Base runners on first and second. You can see the frustration, unfortunately, from Carter, as he'll talk things out with Kuzara, who's been great here today to help out his pitchers. Carter back to the mound. Jackson McGuire, a freshman from Manchester, Michigan, will pinch run at first in replacement of Wagner. McGuigan, the outfielder, 6'1", wearing number 19. First pitch in here is slapped foul. And a good cut from Joe Cassell. But not full contact for what he was looking for. 2 hits today through his appearances at the plate for Cassell. Scored a run with that as well. So pretty solid day for the right fielder. Now playing in left field. That pitch high will take for ball number 2 as Cassell fights in it. 1 out and 2 men on base at first and second. This is hit hard to left, way back at the wall. It's out! Oh no, it's not. It stayed in. It hit the fence area, but it'll score for 2 runs. So an RBI triple for Cassell. I thought it went out. Looked like it was over the fence. We'll see if we can see it here on the replay. It was way back at the wall, but there's some protective netting in that area over there, and it must have bounced off of that, and I guess they don't count that, but an RBI triple for Joe Cassell as he'll hold on to third base. So Jacob Charles will step up. And man, Joe Cassell with quite the day here from Nicolay Field. 5 ABs, 1 run scored, 3 hits, and 2 of those being RBIs. Charles will look for his first hit of the day as he pops this one up over to right field, and it gets down for the out. Play will go to home, and it will score, so a sacrifice fly. Charles will help Cassell get in. It's now 9-1 Bulldogs. Bruder will step in the box. 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th inning. 3 innings in a row where the Bulldogs have found runs. 2 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th, and now 3 here in the 8th. As this is checked on and called for a ball, so we'll sit at 1-1 with 2 outs, no men on. That pitch is sent in, the 2-1 count. Next pitch from Carter. Tipped off the top of the bat as 2-2. This one in the dirt and fought off by the chest of Kuzara, full count. 3-2, 2 outs. Bruder, the shortstop. Here's the full count pitch from Carter. Down low as Bruder will get to first on the walk. A.J. Miranda will take his turn. Has scored a run, gotten a hit, and also has 1 RBI. Bulldogs playing some strong baseball all around. Only ones without hits, or everybody looks like for the Bulldogs have gotten a hit. I shouldn't correct myself there. This is foul tipped backwards. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well high, oh man. That one almost hit Miranda. Got out of the way just in time. That's down in the dirt for ball 4. We'll go to a man on first and second, 2 outs. Carter throwing 31 pitches so far through his time. Carney earlier today throwing 112 after he got taken out. That first pitch in is ball number 1. Two outs, a man on first and second. This is outside for ball 2. Carter finally able to find the plate as he'll get strike 1, 2 and 1, 2 outs. Three and 1, the count. Is that third ball taken? Kedro staying in this one. With a walk, it would be bases loaded. But this pitch is in for a full count, 3 and 2. Carter looking to escape the side. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Kedro. It's swung and missed as Carter strikes out Kedro. And that will send us to the 9th. Nine to 1 score in favor of the Bulldogs. With not too much left remaining in this game. We'll see what happens next as we'll return with the top of the 9th inning right here from Nicolay Field. You're watching Bulldog Baseball on ACTV.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself. Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself. Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other.
Welcome back to Nicolay Field, top of the 9th inning. Luke St. Antoine looking to close this one out from Nicolay Field. First pitch in for a called strike, 0-1. Second one in there, also a strike. Mason Cook looking at both of those pitches. St. Antoine taking his time with this third one. Gets it in there, check swing, and he got him. 1-2-3 for Luke St. Antoine, as that's the first out of the 9th inning. Jack Friesen will take a swing at things. First pitch is a ball, and the first one this inning that has not reached the strike zone. This is punched to short. It's fielded down, but couldn't make the play was Bruder. Got it with the glove, but unfortunately couldn't pop up in time. Mikey Kuzara will step into the box. Inside for ball 1. Here's the pickoff throw. Doesn't get there. Two and 0 count with Friesen on first. This is cut for a foul tip. The 2-1 pitch in for strike two. Let's see if Saint Antoine can get this one. Man on first, one out. The 2-2 pitch. Tipped it foul. We'll keep things going. Kuzara fighting his way in this AB. This is in there and worked to right as it sheds foul. Two with one out. Here's the pitch from Saint Antoine. Cut and popped up foul once again. Everybody fighting for this one. Again, the 2-2 pitch. Popped up. We'll see if the play can be made. And Kedro gets down for it. 2 outs and a man on first with a chance to close it. Will Myrick will take the first pitch for strike number 1. 2 away for the Bulldogs. This is sent to first, played down, it's tagged, and that will do it. That's the ball game, folks. Bulldogs take the W by a score of 9-1 and have won 2 out of 3 in their weekend series with Olivet. Will improve to a 13-8 record on the season. Third game in a row that the Bulldogs have won, and that's going to do it right here from Nicolay Field. But don't go anywhere, folks. There will be more Bulldog baseball action later on this afternoon. So be sure to tune in right here on ACTV. But from all of us up here in the booth, Alex Herman and my director, Gia Avalone, thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon. Bulldogs win at 9-1. You've been watching Bulldog Baseball on ACTV.
continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking